Hello everybody, hope you're having a fabulous Thursday. For today's message I'll be tuning into the divine masculine energies, and if you would like a personal reading or twin flame coaching, I am a certified ascension coach affiliated with Twin Flames Universe. Please check the description box below, and on that note we can jump straight into the message with the first card. I admire you, I care about you, I trust you, I respect you and love you unconditionally. You are my true love. And can you feel me loving you now? This road has no exit, no quitting. Only keep going, and it feels better as you do. And then you may find it don't feel so good, but you to keep going till you work through that challenge that comes up and keep going. Planning and decisions. For a while, perhaps, you're just working through your stuff so you can keep going, and that's all you can do. At a certain point, it doesn't seem so challenging. It becomes a little easier, but it's not the end. You keep going because it feels so good. It's an eternal journey, endless. It transforms, it blossoms, it becomes richer and richer. If you're open to communication from an unexpected place. Things may not change, and the really uncomfortable things may not change at all. And you may have to do the thing where you think, gosh, I really hope this thing is done now. If I have to do one more today of this thing, I'll give up. That's the thing you work through, face down, keep walking through. One more day till you don't have to. Not because you've had enough, but because you decide to work through it till the very end, till God no longer decides to bring you to that place, till there's no longer upsets to work through there. Security. And that's okay, keep going. 10 years is a blink of an eye in an eternal life. So why complain about working through one challenge for one more day or year? The rest you seek is on the other side of this, and you may have to go to the brink to find your peace. You may have to go to the precipice to find your life. Be willing to go wherever. You may have to go to the brink of whatever it is, to the edge, the very tip, but you're going there with the divine. Please don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. Or it's the blocks. It's neither of us really. So there's really no blame. Because my entire perception had been completely railed by the block. And some masculines, when they suddenly get total recall, shall we say, or they come into the new awareness, the realisation, they've been absolutely horrified at what's gone on. So you may or may not need to go to the brink again. That's between you and the divine, for the divine to know and for you to find out. Whether you do or not is not important. What is important is that you keep going. Balanced forces. Because what you find when you succeed, when you finally break through, and I assure you that you will, it always happens with persistence. Accept what's in front of you. There's no avoiding it. It's there. That challenge, that upset, that fuckery, that difficulty, that's the thing to work through. When you thought you worked through it, it shows up again. And you work through it. I had one day where you may have thought you had it and then didn't. Keep working at it. Keep going. All this time, this effort to say this is fine, to say this is finally the illusion that will claim my good, no. You don't surrender. You don't surrender to the fear. You don't surrender to the illusion. You surrender to the divine truth that I am yours and always will be. I just want to hold you now. It's been too long since you held me close, and I am aching for you. Yeah, I want to come together with you more than anything in the world. But if the patterns are still there, we can't move forward. So it's just a question of releasing the patterns, releasing the blocks, and I come closer. And there comes a point where we can fully come together. You don't have to be perfect to come into this union. we can continue healing on the other side. And getting to the other side and breaking through feels absolutely fantastic. And then if something deeper comes up to work through, that's okay, because you just work through that as well. You either get your dream or the next step to your dream. Balancing act. There's a lot of twos here. Yeah, if all you can do is chip away at the challenge piece by piece, day by day, then do that. I mean, what else to do but chip away with your whole heart to resolving it, when your whole life is pointed to this one thing, when every turn you've taken has brought you back to this one thing, when every way you go leads you back here. There, and so there you must be, and there you must work, and there you must love yourself and find the choices within yourself and find peace within yourself. There you must decide to be with the divine within yourself. Perhaps it takes half an eternity, but if it takes that long, it takes that long. Or maybe you'll arrive later on today. Your goal is within reach, so the indications are that it's more likely to be closer to the latter. But finally, that day always comes, always. It's like the persistence of water on rocks. You have that power. There's only one choice that will get you through anything, simply to continue. There's never a reason to stop. You may try out different approaches, but when you're exhausted, every way, and it still lays out before you, imposing on your way, preventing you claiming your every good where it stands, there it will stand until one thing happens, until you love yourself there, till you finally succumb to your own divinity. You'll always do that. You'll always come home. And there is only so much contrast one can take, so much resistance they can put up, just until they finally surrender. Ecstasy. It can be a process of discovery, and in that process the divine is found, the only thing with real meaning, the source of all meaning in the universe. Start where you are, and that's okay. Accept where you are. If all you can see is a single opportunity, a pinprick of light in a vast cloak of darkness, where do you find that pinprick when all you see is darkness? There's never not a way. There's always a way there. Quickly whispering in your heart. The pinprick of light in your presence, in your awareness, there it stands, impossibly perfect, tiny perhaps, but always there. You can never escape it, but that pinprick of light remains, and all of heaven is there. If you relax into that little place, the whole kingdom springs forth with love and joy and happiness and peace and perfection. It's always within, where love lives. It's not love's job to make you do something, just to be there and love you when you join it. That's where you find divinity. So, don't quit. I'm not the same person you remember. Well, how can I be with all the work and the transforming that you've been doing, which I've been doing right alongside you? Even if you couldn't see me, there are no breaks on the road to heaven. You'll find your whole reality is transforming. Approach love itself with gentleness and innocence in your heart. It's worth living infinite lifetimes for just a glance of this love. So choose to be with it, the perfect love that's the divine. So trust it when it directs you a certain way. Sound of the universe. The whole universe is inside you. Shine like the whole universe is yours. So listen to that little spark of light and love within. Nothing outside of it matters. There's nothing outside of it, full stop. So don't point your attention to the place where you think there is an outside, to a place of darkness where you think you can call the shots. No, go back home, go back within to where every thought arises from, where your awareness and very existence arises from. It's there, home. Yeah, return home to love. There's nowhere else to go but here. And there's no preparation for the way, only walking it. As you do, more comes. No stopping or walking away. Every day give your whole self with everything that you are, so you may have another moment of true love. You will know that there's nothing stopping you, and you will never fret again. Okay, everybody. I'm going to end this message here. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.